Have you ever come across a beautiful piece of furniture that you would like to restore, but you just don't know where to start? In this video, I'm going to show you how to restore furniture in 5 simple steps. Hey, I'm Candace, if we haven't met yet. On this channel, you will find me refinishing and restoring vintage furniture. I picked up this beautiful mid-century modern credenza and knew I had to do something with it. So, let's get started. Step 1, get to know your furniture. To start off, I am cleaning the piece, and as I'm cleaning, I am looking for any dents, anything that needs fixing. I found some veneer that is pulling away from the inside of the drawers, which I'll need to fix. And I'm removing all the hardware and just getting a really good idea of where this piece has lived, what is required to get this piece back to stability, functionality, and to make it look just as good as it did when it was brand new. With the chipping veneer and dents on the sides and on the front of the doors, some areas I will be painting. Now that our piece has been prepped and we have an idea of what we're doing, we are going to move on to step 2, which is repair. I'm using wood glue to secure the chip veneer, and once it's dry, I'm going to add the wood filler, and that's going to help us smooth out the surface. Seems at some point this piece required new legs and that person put on 2x4s, so I'm going to be taking these off and replacing them with mid-century modern legs. Once all our repairs are done and our piece of furniture is now stable, we will be moving on to step 3, back to basic form. I'm starting off with 120 grit sandpaper on my orbital sander. I'm not putting too much pressure on the sander, and I'm letting the sandpaper and the orbital sander do most of the work here. Once I have removed that top finish, I am going in with 400 grit sandpaper by hand. This is just to get a really smooth finish so that when we apply our stain, it's going to apply evenly and well distributed into the wood grain. Step 4, refinish. Now that our piece is back to its basic form, we can start the fun part, which is refinishing. I am using a stain today that looks similar to the original finish, and I'm going to be applying this fairly quickly in sections and wiping off the excess immediately. I let the piece sit, giving the stain time to deepen into the wood, and then lastly, I am buffing the stain and preparing it for top coat. Unfortunately, I am not perfect, and there were some parts of the veneer on the edge that my sander broke through. I'm painting a light coat of chalk paint, then using a damp cloth to blend it in, trying my best to make this look natural. I'm using water-based polyurethane in semi-gloss, applying evenly with an applicator sponge in one motion. I will link all the products in the description below. Painter's tape is going to help protect our top and any areas where we don't want paint, because I am going to be using my spray gun today. I'm filtering and adding a small amount of water to my water-based chalk paint that is going into my sprayer. You don't have to use a spray gun. I'm using it for this piece because of the shape and crevices on the doors. I thought spraying would get the best coverage evenly. I applied 3 coats of paint following the recommended drying time in between. Once the paint has fully dried, I'm going to apply the last 2 coats of polyurethane. I'm using another technique here on the top, using a brush to apply the top coat, then following behind with a foam roller. Last step of this process is cleaning the hardware. Step 5, a new beginning. Right now, I am going to be putting on those last finishing touches, taking a moment to appreciate where this piece has been, its history, and all the work that we've put into restoring and refinishing it. I really like how this piece turned out, and if you see value in this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. It really does make a difference. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.